All right, so two things I want to go over real quick. All right, now you tell me if I'm nitpicking or not. All right, so check it out. Now I'm on a fast break. Let's play it all the way through first. Now let's look at this. I'm on a fast break, and this guy right here, who I basically, kind of had the blow by on. I felt like I was forced to slow down once I got to a certain point where it was like I was getting ready to blow by, and he was allowed to basically, glitch in front of me, right? But that wasn't even what I wanted to talk about in this video. The fact that he was behind me off on the side, and the animation triggered, and he was allowed to just kind of warp in front of me, and apparently knock the ball out of my hand. But what I noticed, even from back there, is that okay, no way in hell he knocked the ball out of my hand. So I decided to replay it. Now this is what I mean when I say tell me if I'm nitpicking or not, because he gets right here, right, and what you have, they were trying to say he knocked the ball out of my hand or he blocked my shot. But then when you actually slow it down and look at it, the man never touched the ball whatsoever. All right, this was pure hacking. He got his hand, on me from behind and the side, and he got his fucking arm inside of my arm. All right, this is just hacking. Pursuant to the rules of basketball, at least you can say I'm nitpicking, but fuck it. I don't care. I don't care. I've been doing it all this time. You know what I'm saying? You can say I'm nitpicking. I don't give a shit. 2K cheats a lot. All right. And when you're looking at certain things and you're observing how this game is cheating, it kind of requires you to be nitpicking to a degree because of the manner in which they cheat. All right. They're not just gonna make it all that obvious for you. So you gotta kind of be observing, kind of a bit deeply to even see a lot of the shit that they're doing because they've done such a good job at masking when they're cheating you, right? They've done such a good job at masking it. So he gets to do this shit, knock the ball out of my hand, which in reality, as we can see, it was a foul, and I don't get the whistle. All right, so now that's a block shot, and you fast forward, and it results in them getting the ball. Now let's look at this also, because I didn't even look into this. I felt like we should have gotten this ball, but let's look at this though. Let's just look at it, because it may be something to it, right? See, in moments like this is where they love to cheat you when you can't really see the shit. So as you can see already, Zion had he was on it more than anybody. All right, and he was not allowed to get that ball. All right, he was on it before anybody. All right, and he's forced to go past it. You can see that now. See, I knew it was something funny about it. He is forced to go past the ball and not pick it up. This the shit right here I'm talking about. I didn't even notice that at first. All right, a lot of times when I do these videos, I started to see more things than what I initially wanted to record. All right, that's how this shit works. I started to see things that I didn't even initially recognize, and then when I started recording it, it's like a lot more shit starts to pop out. Like, wow, that's how you know, or how I figured out when they're actually cheating you. Is a lot of times it's not just one thing. They're layering the shit up. Like there's a lot of shit happens in a sequence to cheat you, right? It's a lot of things that happen back to back to back to back that all culminates in a desired outcome, right? Look at this again. This was Zion's ball. You see it? He was not allowed to get that. He was forced to overstep. It even went through his leg. Man, it gets even worse as you go along. It was never supposed to have gotten back here to this guy. It went through his leg. You see this shit? That's 2K for you. Now they got the ball, right? They've been bailing computer out all this time, man. Pretty much, I got like two or three dudes in foul trouble already in the first quarter. We halfway in the first quarter. Every time we defend their shot, it causing a miss. We get the foul call, right? We get the foul call because in this game they're constantly bailing the computer out. apparently it's supposed to be a game that we're not supposed to just win that easily. That's what's obviously what's in the script. That's what's in the narrative, according to the algorithm. That's obvious to me already because they're getting away with a lot of things that they're not supposed to get away with. And I've played against far, 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 far greater teams that couldn't pull off half the shit that they're doing right now, right? And most of it is just them, like what you're looking at right now. They're bailing them out. They're giving them foul calls. They're doing anything in their power to try to keep them in the game. All right. But anyway, man, peace.